How do you know the legitimacy of Jesus Christ as the Son of God that takes away the sins of man? Well, one, you've heard me say it. There is the Holy of Holies and the tearing of the curtain, but there's other things. Let's say I pretended I was Jesus. I was the second coming of man. I was going to take over the world and solve poverty and what all the things that are actually promised the Antichrist would do. The Antichrist meaning in place of Christ, not just in contrast to Christ, but in place of Christ. Well, I might be able to do miracles, I might be able to do cool things, but there are a few things I cannot do. I cannot dictate the location of my birth, the time of my birth. I cannot dictate the genealogy of my blood and where I came from. Those are three huge things that the Old Testament the prophets pointed toward Christ. That is why nearing the time of Christ, there's boys being slaughtered all over the place around where he's supposed to be born, because it was prophesied that Jesus would be born in that area. He'd be a king of kings. He'd take away the sins of man. And what's interesting, he wasn't a king as the Jews at the time expected him to be. I think they expected a knight in shining armor, a warrior, but he did far better than wear a nice little pretty piece of metal and cut down a few armies. He actually changed the spiritual existence for all time and our ability to do what we do now.